A step that I notice a lot of students in India miss in the application process is demonstrating interest. So what is demonstrated interest? Well, it simply means demonstrating interest to the university that you're really interested in going there. It's actually very interesting. If you look at certain statistics, you'll see that demonstrated interest has actually increased in importance over the last several years. In 2003, 7% of universities or colleges rated demonstrated interest as being considerably important, while in 2007 it had gone up to 22%. Another 30% rated it as moderately important. And why is demonstrated interest important? The logic or rationale used behind it is, one, it's a predictor of yield. So how likely are you to accept an offer from this university? And two, perhaps more strongly, it's a predictor of how energetic, active, and loyal a student you're going to be. So how much are you going to participate in that university while you're there? How much are you going to add to the community while you're there? And how are you going to continue to do so as an alumni? It's a fairly sound logic and a good reason why universities might look at demonstrated interest. So how do you go about demonstrating this interest? Well, with high application to admission office ratio, it's sometimes very hard to do so. So it helps to actually create a strategy and plan for demonstrating this interest. You want to think about all the different types of messages you want to communicate to the admissions office and different methods of doing so. For example, you could leverage things like campus visits and information sessions as your starting point. You may also want to continue to build a relationship with the people that you meet on the campus or at information sessions by emails, phone calls, etc. However, every time you do so or you make contact with someone at the university, you want to make sure that what you're doing is conveying something that's important about yourself, conveying why you're interested in that university, and showing that you're very curious and interested in what that university has to offer. You don't want to just make a lot of contact with the university, because that can either just get annoying or it's really not helping you and you're spending a lot of time doing this activity which isn't really adding to your profile. So it's better to have fewer points of really valuable contact than a lot of points of weak contact. Another obviously great advantage in doing so is that you're learning a lot about the university. You're actually learning more about why you are interested in this university, and it helps you become just naturally more passionate about being there and attending that university. I came across a potential applicant recently who, while on paper, felt that a certain university was really actually great for them, but when they went to their information session, they actually decided, this university culture is just really not for me. So this whole process will not just help you actually get into university, but it will help you also select the type of university that you should be applying to. At FutureWorks Consulting, we feel that this is a very important part of the process, and when we help you upfront build your strategy and plan, we also help you actually figure out how to communicate to universities and convey the strength of your application. So the first time the university hears of you is not when they're reading your application, but potentially many months or even a few years in advance.